Come on, make it a good one. Here you go. Wow, it's Scruffy! Grab it! Touch the bag! Touch the bag! Touch the bag! Touch the bag! Scruffy! Scruffy! Some fielder. 19 for me, 3 for you and Scruffy. Give up? I wouldn't give up even if you were way ahead. You can have Scruffy. Okay. Watch this. Rails apart.
All right, who hit one out of the park?
I'm sorry, Mom. It was an accident. But it was a homer. I'm very first.
Okay, Slugger. But try and keep them low from now on. We'll forget it this time.
We'll forget nothing, madam. This ball went right through my head.
Yes, but Claymore, if you come out and fix it, I'd be happy to pay for it.
It's not the money, Mrs. Muir. After all, what can a window pane cost? A couple of dollars? $3 or $4 at the most. Just send me a check for $10 and we'll call it square.
You're gouging again, Claymore. But if you come out right away and fix it, okay.
I can't possibly get away. I can't possibly.
Well, I suppose a few more days won't do any harm. After all, they are old drapes.
Ah! Drapes! My silk brocade drapes, Mrs. Muir. Have they been damaged?
Oh, no. No, I was just thinking what might happen if, it should rain today.
Rain today? But, Mrs. Muir, it is a beautiful day, please. I mean, I can't be running out to Gold Cottage on the silly little chance that it might rain.
No, of course you can't. Besides, what could a little downpour do to your Persian rugs?
My Persian rugs?
I mean, it would take a real cloudburst to warp your lovely hardwood floors.
My hardwood floors? Mrs. Muir, you know it's not going to rain today, please.
Of course not, Claymore. Unless you know who loses his temper.
No, Mrs. Muir, just don't sit there on the telephone. Now, listen to me carefully. Put a piece of cardboard in that window. And I'll be out right away. Yes, bye.
Well, madam, what have you done about this?
Oh, well, Claymore's coming out to fix the window.
That is not what I meant. What have you done about the children?
The children? Oh, I told them to be more careful.
They shattered a window, destroyed private property, and you simply tell them to be more careful.
Well, what would you suggest?
Discipline.
But it was an accident. They felt very badly about it.
In my day, destruction of property called for punitive action.
20 lashes, no doubt.
Don't be ridiculous. Children must learn respect for other people's property. Indulgence is the stepping stone to weakness.
Ah, but don't confuse indulgence with understanding.
Confound it, madam. I'm merely trying to help you.
Well, Captain, the children are my responsibility. Now, I'll just have to bumble my way through somehow.
Hey, Mom!
I'm going to need at least a 10-foot ladder to get up there, Mrs. Muir.
Ladder?
Uh-huh.
Why don't you use the stairs?
Oh, no. Not with you-know-who in there. No, thank you, Mrs. Muir. I'd rather shinny up the drain pipe.
Oh, relax, Claymore. Come on, the captain's not around.
Are you sure, Mrs. Muir?
I promise you he won't bother you.
Not that I'm afraid of old Spook Face. Blast. Blast! Oh, big deal!
Hi, Claymore. I've had some strange reactions from men, but that's a new one.
I knew it was Martha all the time, Mrs. Muir. I was just, you know, as they say, acting.
You do a great imitation of a coward.
Oh, thank you.
Help! Let me out of here! Help!
No, not again! Mrs. Muir! He's after me!
Oh, Captain, really?
No, madam. Really what?
Aren't you a little old to be playing these games? I mean, I'm never going to be able to get Claymore out here again to fix anything.
I had nothing whatever to do with that rodent abandoning ship.
Well, something scared him out of there.
Madam, that ninny could be scared by an angry termite.
Nevertheless, I would have... Something the matter, Captain?
Excuse me, I must go.
Help!
Whoever is in this room, I demand that you materialize immediately.
Naval Seaman 4th Class Elroy Applegate requests permission to come aboard, sir.
By the great horn spoon, I don't believe it.
Yes, sir. It's me, all right. Able Seaman 4th Class Elroy Applegate.
I haven't set eyes on you since you tripped over your swab and went over the side 100 years ago.
Yes, sir. My, how time flies.
At ease, You were the most inept, bumbling, misfit seaman it was ever my ill fortune to command. And your spirit is just as inept as your flesh was.
I know, sir. It's awful.
What horrible misfortune brings you on a deck of mine again?
I need help, sir. I'm an inept, bumbling, misfit ghost. I can't even haunt a house.
Balderdash. Any dimwit can haunt a house.
The truth is that I'm afraid of people.
Blistering breeches. A seaman of mine? A cowardly ghost?
It's nothing personal, sir.
It is to me.
Yes, sir.
Get off my ship before I throw you to the sharks.
Oh, please, sir. I've looked for you for over 100 years.
To shame me.
Oh, no. I need help, sir. I can't go on wandering, frightened, homeless, sir. Teach me to be a scary ghost so that I can haunt a house and settle down.
In 3 years aboard ship, I was unable to teach you to swab a deck. Do you really think I can do any better now? Do you? Dunderhead! Blithering boo.
Captain, is that you?
Oh, my gosh! Someone's coming! A people!
What happened?
Slight accident.
Yes, I can see that. Well, what do you think the punishment should be? Lash you to the mast? Or merely hang you by your thumbs?
Madam, your female humor is not appreciated. In point of fact, and for your information, I am not responsible.
Oh, of course not. I mean, the basin just got up and,
Very well, madam, since you persist. Applegate? Seaman Applegate.
Aye, aye, sir.
What was that?
Seaman Applegate reporting as ordered, sir.
This sorrowful apparition you see before you is Seaman Elroy Applegate, formerly of my crew, to my eternal regret.
2 ghosts? I don't have enough trouble with the one I already have?
Thank you so much for that compliment. You still only have one. I was about to send this miserable excuse packing.
Oh, no. Sir, please, you're my last hope. Save me.
Belay that whining in front of a woman.
Oh, now, Captain.
Oh, no.
What seems to be your problem?
Among his other failings, he's afraid of people.
Well, I don't blame him. In this day and age, there's some pretty frightening ones around.
Oh, please, Captain, train me to be a good ghost and I'll never bother you again. Cross my heart and hope to die. I keep forgetting I already did.
This gibberish is another waste of time. Shove off, man.
Oh, no. Ma'am, please, you talk to him. You see, I've got this little cottage all picked out to settle down in. It's a perfect, happy haunting ground. But, ma'am, I can't stay there until I can haunt it. Please, help me. Talk to him.
What about it, Captain? Would you turn one of us away if we needed help? After all, he was a member of your crew. And you were responsible for him when he was alive. Now that you're both... Well, why discriminate?
Madam, this is the first time I've heard that responsibility of command carries over into the hereafter.
Captain, if you help me, I'll never come back. You'll never have to see me again.
Never?
Never.
That's an inducement.
I thought it would be.
All right, Applegate, you can stay. But on one condition. We both understand that he is in my charge, that I teach him my way without any compassionate, indulgent interference from you.
Agreed.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, ma'am.
That's all right, Elroy. Just think of me as den mother of the ghost pack.
100 years of peace and tranquility down the bilge. Blast. Numbskull!
Oh,
Have you got seaweed for brains?
please, sir, let me try it again.
How much more of this can even an immortal man take?
Poor Seaman Applegate.
Mom, what's all that racket up there? Is the captain still mad about the baseball?
No, honey, he's not. It's just that, he has a friend visiting him.
A friend? I've never seen any of his friends.
Well, this is a very old friend. You might say he just popped in.
Another ghost?
I'm afraid so. Seaman Elroy Applegate.
Can we see him, Mom? What does he look like? Is he big?
Stay out of the captain's way. Now you go off and play, okay?
Okay. Do you feel like playing? Do you? I'd rather go look for Seaman Applegate. Let's start in the attic.
All right. Once more. Now remember, in order to levitate properly,
Yes.
all your spectral forces must be concentrated for a maximum ectoplasmic effort. So for the sake of John Paul Jones, of sacred memory, I beseech you, concentrate.
Concentrate.
Ready?
Ready.
Execute levitation.
Hey. I almost had it.
Well, forget levitation. From now on, you're a walking ghost.
Aye, sir.
Let's try something simpler. Digital rearrangement of inanimate objects.
Oh, yes, sir. I can do that one all right, sir.
All right. This flower vase. Go.
Oh, please, Captain, don't give up. I almost had it. I just got a little cramp in my finger.
I really don't know what more I can do for you, Applegate. Look, there's a whole house full of people out there. Go practice on them.
Do you think I'm ready for it, sir? Scaring real people, the real thing?
You're as ready as you'll ever be, Applegate.
Yes, sir. I'll practice that walking through walls, sir.
Stephen Applegate. Stephen Applegate? Maybe he's not here. Ever think he might not be a friendly ghost? Like the captain? Yeah. Maybe he's a scary one.
Get him away!
Scruffy, stop it. Come on down. He won't hurt you.
Go. I can't scare anybody. I can't scare people, kids, even dogs. I'm hopeless.
You scared us a little.
Huh? Oh, did I? Did I really?
Yeah. We were scared you were going to hurt yourself on the ceiling. Maybe you just need practice.
I've been practicing for 100 years. I'm a failure. I'm a ghost who can't scare anybody. Don't you see?
You could scare Martha, I bet.
Oh, no, no. I can't. You've seen me. People, kids, dogs. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Sure you can. Come on, Elroy, try. We'll be right there rooting for you. Yeah.
Gee, you kids have got such faith in me. I'm gonna give it one more try. Come on.
Go on, Elroy. You'll see her. You can do it. She is. Go on, Elroy. Scare the daylights out of her. Go on, Elroy. Do something real scary. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. Come on. Yeah, go on.
Oh, I'll do it. Oh, my goodness.
Applegate!
Yes,
This is the absolute, final, irrevocable end. You were the most ineffectual, disconnected, incompetent mass of confused ectoplasm it has ever been my misfortune to encounter.
you're right, sir. I'm a disgrace to ghosthood.
Get sucked up in the vacuum cleaner. There's nothing further I can do for you, Applegate.
I understand, sir. Thanks for trying, sir. Request permission to leave the ship, sir.
Permission delightedly granted.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that was quite a performance, Captain Bligh.
Yes, a performance I would not have been involved in but for you, madam. Would you turn one of us away if we needed help? Save me from sentimental women. I gave him help, the kind of help he needed. Discipline.
Maybe the sort of help he needs is the kind a sentimental woman can give. Seaman Applegate. Elroy? What are you doing up there?
I can't even disappear right. I got caught in this tree.
Would you come down? I want to talk to you.
It won't do any good. Everything the captain says is true. If I wasn't dead, I'd kill myself.
Oh, that's no way to talk. Well, you have sensitivity and feeling. You're a fine human ghost.
That's very kind.
Oh, well, I mean it. I mean, all you need is confidence. Everyone needs that, ghost or human. If you just believed in yourself, you could be one of the greatest haunters of all time.
Oh, sure. That's easy for a human to say. You're alive. But if you were dead, you'd see how hard it is. There isn't a person in the whole world I can scare.
Oh, there's got to be somebody. I'm sure there's at least one. Elroy? Elroy. I think we've got it made. It was an accident. So I walked the plank.
What has your family got against windows anyway?
Claymore, I can't tell you how I appreciate your coming out here.
Appreciate. The only reason why I'm here, Mrs. Muir, is my floor and the drapes. I must protect them from fog and mildew.
Of course.
Now, I have your solemn word that he won't bother me.
My solemn word you won't be bothered by the captain. Okay, Elroy. It's all yours.
Oh, maybe we ought to try it some other time.
Now, belay that. You're going to go in there and scare the daylights out of him. You can do it.
Did I scare you?
Of course not. You have asthma or something? Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mrs. Muir's.
Oh, it figures. What is she doing this week? An article on sanitariums in this area? You don't sound at all like a well person. You better take something for that. May I have my putty knife, please? Huh? Putty knife. Oh. Thank you so much. So you're a friend of Mrs. Muir's?
That's right. And Captain Gregg's, too. I served aboard his ship.
Did you really now? You served aboard Captain Gregg's ship. That would make you a ghost, too, wouldn't it?
That's right.
Well, I tell you what you do. Why don't you run along and play with the other ghosties? You know, trick or treat, trick or treat. I've got work to do.
You don't believe me, do you? You want me to prove it?
Sure. Take your head off or something. Oh, people. Oh, that's great. Just...
I did it! I scared the people!
Oh, congratulations. I'm proud of you, Elroy. Today you are a ghost.
I am! I hope you don't mind if I just scare and run, but I have a little cottage just waiting for me. I have lots of haunting to catch up with.
Oh, I understand.
Well, thanks again. Bye-bye.
Oh, is that Ninny still here?
I'll work on that, sir. I scare the people.
One either has it or one hasn't.
Well, I guess all ghosts can't be perfect, Captain.
How very perceptive of you, madam.